Hello. Alright, 1 second. Let me unmute. Jojo. Jojo. Hold on. I muted her. There she is. Oh, wait.
Hello.
Too loud, too loud. Wait, you went 200%.
Sorry.
Whoops. No, not you. But yeah. We're doing, we're working on merch for freaking Limbus company. I'm doing an artist alley soon. And I wanted to work on it on stream because I thought that'd be fun. Juju is also here because I need someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Wait. Alright. Let's do the stream. So as you can see, I've already started a bit of. Also, I don't know if the music is too loud. Hold on. Make the music a little quieter.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll make it a little louder, actually. Alright, there you go. We're listening to the Canto 9 soundtrack because it fucking bangs.
Yeah. Just like every single song on it.
Yeah.
No right being as good as it is.
Yeah. So, as you can see, I've already gotten... Whoops. Drop bottle. Whoops. We're good. There goes another one. But as you can see, I already started on Ishmael. I'm working on one at a time. I sketched them all out first, and then I'm gonna, like, finish each of them after each sketch. Ishmael, look how cute thing she is. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with their eyes, because, like, every time I draw, I, like, render eyes, I do it differently.
Maybe I should also distinct eyes too.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But also I'm working on her jacket right now. I think I basically finished the jacket. I'm just a small things here and there. Bweh. Alright. Bweh. But yeah, Canto 9 made me cry like a bitch.
Canto 9 was so good.
It was good. I saw some people complaining about it, and I was like, and you have a right to complain about shit. Like nothing's perfect. But it reminded me of this Frasier bit where it was like where Frasier was talking about like, oh, because Frasier is a very pretentious guy, and his dad was like, how was the opera? And Frasier is like fucking like oh, it was great, but there was this one small thing. And then his brother Niles is like, but what's better, a perfect opera or an opera with one small flaw you can nitpick at all night? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how people be.
Yeah, people just want something. Because there's only so many variations of like, wow, it's so amazing, you could say.
Yeah.
I think there are a couple issues. Like, it's. And I feel more comfortable saying that because KJH even said, yeah, he said, he joked about it saying like, yeah, we didn't get to do Canto 9 exactly how we wanted to, but hey, we got, 20 more cantos to make up for it, I guess. Like, that's fair. Like, you don't gotta, not every single one is gonna be out of a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
As much as we joke about, like, each one is gonna top the last, like, at some point, we can't keep them on...
Yeah.
That would be mean to just keep them on that trapeze forever of, like,
yeah.
We can never be worse than the last thing, or we die. Like, it does... And I think, like... It made sense. Like, all the issues with it, I could see as, like, I understand how that happened, you know? So I don't, like, they'll either, I understand how those could happen, or the few story things I have are, like, not really issues, as they are, like, sacrifices that had to be made for the other things in the
Yeah.
canto, you know? Like... Yeah, there. I think there maybe should have been a bit more Ryoshu stuff in general, but like
Mm-hmm.
especially early on. But also, like they had a lot they had to cram in, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a lot that happens. Like, and I think, and so I would complain that if it weren't for the fact, well, it's like, well, all the other things that happened are all things I wanted follow-ups on desperately.
Mm-hmm.
So am I gonna complain about getting those now? You know, like
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
you're, like, I've
yeah.
seen the
Mm-hmm.
theory, which I don't think this is true. I don't think KJH is a little a little silly sometimes, but I don't think KJH is this dumb to like, all right, let's just put a giant hole in our production schedule because of this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because I've seen a lot of people theorize that the reason Kanto 9 is the way that it is because they had the Arknights collab a
Ah,
while
yeah.
ago, and people were saying like that took like attention away from Kanto 9. Um, I don't think that's how that works. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never been in like a development thing, but like like he wasn't developing Kanto 9 and they were like, "Hey, you want the Arknights collab?" And he went, "Yeah, we'll stop everything we're doing right now to work on Arknights instead."
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like I think that's usually not how things work.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm willing to say that's not what happened.
Mm-hmm. But either way, I still think it was
Yeah.
really good, and I still cried.
hmm Yeah, like my only issues are like that's so dry. Was like it feels a little crammed in places, like it's juggling a lot of balls, but also, eh. And I think the other thing is like this is like a nitpick,
Yeah.
like if I had to say, it's like something about like can't like Kanto, if like you know like gymnastics or like ballerina competitions where like you can nail the whole thing and then you like just don't like you just barely fuck it up at the very end and then that alone can just tank your score of it,
Yeah.
you know. I think it's like if like Kanto like 7 was like 2 backflips and then they nailed the landing. Ryoshu's is like 9 backflips, but they just like they like stumbled for like half a second, and that was enough for everyone to go up, pack it up. Like this
Yeah, yeah.
sucks. And I kind of get that. Like I think it gets a little too like once it started getting into the like I get what they were going for, and it is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But like once they start getting into like the temporal stuff, I felt like they were a little like I was like we're a little lost in the sauce here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was confused. I remember like that was like inhibiting my enjoyment of it a little bit. Was like I spent the latter half trying to just like rack my head around what was happening
Mm-hmm.
instead of just like feeling it, which that might just be a me thing, but
Mm-hmm.
that may be why I didn't feel as much as I like. I almost liked it more when I watched like someone else play to the end,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know.
You knew what was going on now.
I like now that I know what's going on, I can better like feel the weight of it, you know, rather than I'm thinking about, wait, how does that, who, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It also doesn't help when you have like a crack addict and you're going
Yeah. Yeah.
Roland, like insane person.
She was right in a way.
In a way, but like it's not. It's just the everything. It was like when adult Araya shows up and she's wearing black gloves, and Allie started going. I was like, calm down. They're not gonna reveal. So Like,
I don't
they're
think
gonna reveal Araya is also the Black Silence? What?
I don't think
Like,
she was thinking that. I think that was a joke.
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
Yeah. For context, we have a friend who really likes the Black Silence. It was
Mm-hmm.
talking about like the Black Silence is gonna be in Kanto 9, and she was kind of right.
He was kind of right. The version of Kanto 9 in Allie's head is is Ryosu going, "You're Roland, you're Roland, you're Roland. Is there any other Black Silences I need to know about?"
I hope the eyes look okay. Trying to make them because the eyes in Limbus Company are very very simplistic.
Mm-hmm. Well, I also think they're simplistic, but they're very distinct.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like if you, like, I feel like you could chop off most of the eyes of all the characters and just show them to me in a vacuum, and I'd be able to guess who they are.
yeah. But
You
you're a
know?
psycho. I'm just kidding.
I am. Who's your favorite out of all the Nurse Fathers? Would you say?
Hmm. Uh. There's Valencia. There's um. Matthias. The artist, the maestro.
Callisto. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I.
Oh, it's Purest song.
Yeah, yeah.
This one might be my favorite.
Yeah. It's fun.
This one or the song before the Millie song.
Yeah.
But also Valentina's good.
Hmm. Yeah, Valencia's one was very good.
Yeah, because I've just been watching on Twitter how everyone is like, "Oh no, new favorite," and it's because they're everyone picking their favorite out of the Nurse Fathers by going, "Oh, which one of these were like my parents?"
Yeah.
Like,
That's really true. I hate that I'm constantly referencing Frasier, but there is a scene in Frasier where like there's this woman and her whole thing is that she's like an abusive like fake like radio therapist who like berates the callers and like is like really nasty and like holds up traditional values or something like that
oh god.
and the whole point is that she's an asshole and there's a part in the in the show where they're talking about her and Daphne goes, "Oh, I liked her. She reminded me of my mom." And she goes like, "Yeah, like she'll point out every flaw you got. She'll say nothing will ever be good enough. But it's all because she loves you."
Yeah.
And I was like, and everyone looks at her and they're like, "Daphne?" I don't like these eyes. Yeah. Have a Trying to figure out what to do for her hair. I mean eyes. This is the one where Valencia fight, right?
Yeah, there's the Lucio's theme.
Yeah.
Specifically, I was saying in the text chat a while ago that there's actually two songs, like there's the theme for the Apprentice and the theme for the Nurse Father, and they actually have different songs for like when you're fighting them alone or when you're fighting them together.
Hmm. Interesting.
Like when you fight Matthias and Kira, the song that plays there is like a medley of both of their themes.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool. You when you're fighting Lucio at first, it's playing this song, and then when Valencina breaks through the glass, it switches to both of them. But then when you take out Lucio, it's just Valencina's theme.
Yeah. Oh my god, can you guys hear that? That's my fucking neighbors. I don't even know what they're doing.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay, good.
I heard music. The Spanish horns, man.
Yeah.
What are they feeding their boys in there? Like.
Okay, I'm just gonna add some little highlights and see if that makes it look nice. Hmm. That looks.
What are you live on, by the way? I didn't get a link.
Oh, YouTube. Salt.
You see?
Yeah.
Now this is both of theirs. It's got the flamenco underneath, but now it has Valencina's whistles and
Yeah.
everything. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love when they do cool shit with the music like
Yeah.
that. That's the #1 way if you want me to like be wildly impressed by your game. It's have like shit like that. That's always awesome.
Yeah.
Like the first time I realized that Distortion Heathcliff's song had like when it loops you can hear the ticking in between.
Yeah.
Like in between the beats. Makes me want to maul. I don't know why, but like music stuff like that makes me want to maul the screen. Like
No, I get it.
It's so fucking good. I love when people like. I don't know. It's like it's really cool when you use like 100% of the medium you're in for the
Yeah.
story. You know what I mean? Like I think that's the main reason Limbus like they managed to use like the actual story, the music, like especially with the Millie stuff, and like the gameplay itself. Like they use like I don't know. They'll show that like in Canto 5 that Ishmael is in like no matter you can't bring her sanity above 0 for the entirety of Canto 5 because she's so like fucked up about it. Like stuff like that. Like even like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They use every single part of the game to add to the story. Instead of it just being like, okay, we got the story over. You're in a fight now. You know,
Yeah,
like most gacha games, like that's honestly the most weirdly jarring thing about switching to the other or like playing the other gacha games is that there's such a distinct line in the sand of like okay, this is a gameplay section. Nothing story thing is happening here.
Hmm.
Okay, this is a story thing. This is where you read and you don't play for like an hour.
Hmm.
Like, you know, but like Limbus blends the two in a way I like a lot.
Damn. Fucking music.
Yeah, this is also a crazy. Have you listened to the the actual Virgilius theme in Limbus Company?
I think, yeah.
Levi, the one that's called Leviathan,
Hmm.
which is like fucking like
Hmm.
you have to like have some. You can't like attribute the word Leviathan to a character and then have them kind of be like a whatever, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like you have to. That's something you have to earn, and man, they
Hmm.
earn it.
Hmm.
Like this. Honestly, there's a lot of things in Limbus Company, if you kind of think about it, are really stupid.
Yeah.
Not, or like just silly, but like they earn it, you know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the R Corp being like the R Corp soldiers being like they're fucking rabbit suits. They have funny little ears and tails,
Hmm.
and they bounce around, and they have little like they're rabbit themed.
Hmm.
And the main one is called Myo, which is just like a like word for rabbit in Korean,
Hmm.
or like a sound that a rabbit makes. And it's just like that would be so silly if they didn't completely earn it, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Which one was this one?
I think this might be the the Sinclair, a
Oh.
certain Sinclair's theme.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, cause I remember that one, his being also very like hard rocky.
Oh, no, I think this is Gregor.
Oh no, this is the part two, like
Yeah.
one because then there's like when Virgilius like egos, it
Yeah.
switches. Oh, it's a medley of Leviathan and Gregor's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I think our eyes look fine now.
Yeah, okay, this is definitely
Yeah, I
part of
checked.
at least part of Gregor's, because I remember that breakdown being so. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like maybe I'm just like fully like giving them way too much credit, but like I don't know. I hear that progression and that makes me think of bugs like bum
Yeah.
bum 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 bum.
It
That or like
it
sharks,
it's like
you
kind of
know?
the You know the what's that one theme that's the bees one?
Yeah, yeah, the flight of the bumblebee.
Yeah, yeah, that it's kind of it's like that. Or like
Yeah, it's not like a quick 3 note repetitive like da 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 da.
yeah.
You know, like
Mhm.
makes you think of like bug legs.
Mhm. Flight of the Bumblebee. Yes. Also, hello, Namespace. Someone's here. Is that you? That's not you, right?
I actually couldn't find your stream.
Oh, that's weird. I'll send a link.
Probably because it's not in English, maybe?
No, it's in English.
Oh, okay.
This is the one of Raya's not. Yeah, Raya's waiting for no one.
Mm-hmm. It's either yeah, no, yeah, it's Araya's waiting for no one. Oh, it's Catherine.
Ah, hello, Zathan.
Oh.
It's like
I
that.
mean, do we wanna like we could just let him in?
Oh yeah, yeah, we can move to there. All right.
Yeah, let's let him in. Or do you want in? Well, I guess we'll ask. Do you want in?
Yeah.
Do they?
What? Look, let's.
Hi.
Hi. Zathan, do you want us to go move to Mage so that way you can join the call? We're just talking about Limbus shit.
Mm-hmm.
The delay.
I guess we can just go in there and.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, yeah. Alright, hello.
Hi, hello.
Hello, you're on stream, by the way. Oh,
Was
fuck.
that yes supposed to be
hello.
like a yav hesitation, or like when you go yeah, yeah?
Yeah, it was when I do like the weird creepy thing where I go, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's one of your things you do.
That is the thing that I do.
Wait, stream. I want to keep listening.
Oh, sorry. 1 second. Wait.
Give me it now. We are listening to just like the entire Kanto 9 soundtrack and talking about how amazingly good it is in every way. Like something I was talking about in a different Discord server was I didn't realize this at first. There's actually 2 themes for both the apprentice and the nurse father gets their own theme, and then there's a third one of when you're fighting them together. Like I thought that was like when you fight Lucio near the end, it's his theme. Then Valentina comes through the window and it's both of theirs like in a medley, and then Lucio dies and it's just Valentina's theme.
Ooh, Zathan's his little profile pic.
Well, so
Well.
small.
Put you-
Rubbing his no wait, can you how hard would it be to cut out the wizard rubbing his big round belly?
Oh, I could just do that. I could just put that picture in.
Yeah, can you get that?
Yeah, okay, I'll get that picture.
It's in this channel. I liked that drawing.
I thought about it. I didn't want to suggest it.
Do you not want me to?
No, I didn't. Sorry, let me rephrase. I didn't want to be the one to suggest.
Yeah, okay.
I want you to know, like, by the way, I'm that thing you sent after I sent the deadlock meme and the voice message you sent. My IRL noise I made was ugh, like ugh, like immediate like maggots in my mouth, just because you did it too well was the thing. Like you that oh, like you, I could hear your big hollow. Stomach, dude, that was fucked up.
Do you want to know the best thing about that?
What were you actually eating?
No, I would describe that as one of my more practiced voices.
That's horrible. That's bad.
Oh.
Stop! Not on my stream, please.
Okay.
Wait, just for chat has context. It's an image that says I have a friend who plays picture of round robot guy from Deadlock. I have a friend who plays as this fat bastard in half of his games and walks around the map going, "Oh, I'm so hungry," while stealing everyone's farm. And if you get mad, he goes, "Oh, just a tiny morsel. I need to be fed."
Wow.
I need to like find my own version of, because that is an amazing bit. I just started playing Deadlock recently, and that took me the fuck out.
Do you want to know my advice for like doing that sort of voice?
What?
Stretch out your esophagus as much as you can, and also your tongue, and keep it in the back of your throat.
I don't
Oh,
want to
yeah,
practice
dude.
this on stream. Stop!
Like keep your tongue like in the middle to high in your throat, but as far back as you can. Keep
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the. It's funny, like that's how good the non-Millie music was. There was 3 different times where I thought, is this the Millie song we're listening to? Like that, which like.
Mm-hmm.
That goes like that's a high bar, you know. When like both when they're Araya's waiting for no one, the like disappearing of the 2, and the Muga, like every single time the song that would start playing, I'm like, oh, this is the Millie song, right? But no.
Alright, are you happy
good.
now?
Wait, let me see.
Let me see.
I gotta wait for the stream to update.
Yeah, waiting patiently. Yeah!
Oh no, it hasn't showed up yet. There it is.
There he is.
That's our lovely boy.
There he is. There's
All
our boy.
nice and well fed.
He's happy. He's content.
Wow. Alright, back to drawing. Back to my work.
Back to the job.
Back to the job. Back to the grind.
Alright, now the
Millionaire
question is,
mindset.
which one of the sinners is the most likely to
Don't.
have their big meal
Don't.
rub their
Don't.
belly?
Don't.
I was gonna turn this into something fun, but okay, fine.
Rodian.
Rodian or Gregor?
Rhodey, oh, you're right. I was gonna throw in Don Quixote into the ring. She is a bit of. I think Don Quixote is a bit of a glutton.
Where's
Do you
my
remember when
fucking
she was
pen?
eating those noodles with the Sink Association?
I could drop
I
my
think
pen.
some Don Quixotes, but not all.
Oh,
Hey.
also, Liu. Oh no, Liu Rhodia takes the cake on that one. Liu Rhodia, but also Liu Ishmael.
She loves her dumplings.
She loves her dumplings.
Oh, here it is.
Here's the Millie.
Man.
We might have to skip this.
No, I can do it. I can do it.
You don't have to be quiet. This isn't the music streams.
I was just enjoying it.
Yeah.
We get too lost in the sauce.
Yeah. It's like we're like, oh fuck, Millie, we gotta sit our white asses down and listen.
And listen.
I sat my thinner ass down and what?
Now I know. Okay, I can't start singing because if I start singing, then you're gonna start singing, and we're gonna be out of sync, and it's gonna sound horrible.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it worse on purpose.
Yeah. I was I looked at the stream preview and I saw fucking Zathrin again, and I was like, God damn it.
Ooh.
Every time you make eye contact with him, and your like
Oh.
cuts off as soon as you look away.
Also,
And
I
he has
saw
longest
somebody join the
Cosita.
stream and then
And
immediately
then
left.
Leave.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. That's been happening before Zathrin even joined.
Mm.
Oh, you know what it probably is? Because Shorts doesn't YouTube Shorts display stream, so and it like counts if you like
Yeah.
are swiping through it really quick. So that might have just been someone happened to swipe over you.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
Alright. Okay. Tie.
Also, fun Canto 9 soundtrack fact.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard, because I didn't hear upon the first time. But do you know when you walk up to Kira and she's watching the TV and she's like, and she's
Oh, it's
singing
Honglu's.
like,
It's Honglu singing it.
Hero of the City.
Yeah.
It does an actual song that's quietly playing, like an actual
Mhm.
jingle for a show, and it's a Honglu voice actor singing it
Yeah,
for some
Aw.
reason.
I like to think Honglu canonically did some voiceover in the past.
Yeah, probably.
Alright. Never change the past.
Man, that's a good
Millie's
one.
pretty choice.
Millie is good.
Bless
Yeah.
that person who made the fucking AMV, and that
Yeah.
showed fucking that made KJH find out about Millie.
Oh yeah.
The fucking
The
domino
world dot
effect.
yeah, world dot execute me.
Yeah.
It's funny knowing that KJH has actually saw that because that has is it Catgirl Malkuth or Catgirl Hod in that video?
Huh?
Because like there's the part where it says if I'm a kitty cat then I will purr for your enjoyment.
Yeah.
And there's either on screen Hod or Malkuth, I don't remember who, but one of them has as the cat girl. And
Wondrous.
KJH has seen that reel.
I'm looking this up. I never realized.
I'm telling the truth, man. And when they
need
say,
to confirm.
and then it says if I'm an eggplant, and it shows Yathad, which I think is funny.
Yep. Yep, that's hot.
Awesome. No, I imagine the Millie song we're gonna get from Rousseau is also probably gonna be a quieter one, but it'd be really funny if like the last two like Millie songs we got were kind of quieter, uh, more solemn songs, and then Rousseau's was just banging. Like,
Hello, fanboy. It's nice to see you.
oh, hello.
I've been talking with fanboy. Yeah. Is it okay if I call you fanboy here, or should I call you Jazz? What must I call you?
What is your title?
What is your title, sir?
And okay,
It okay.
they said.
Okay. So fanboy
okay.
is fine.
I also think it would be really cool if Merceau had a Bang and Millie song.
Yeah, just a fucking
What was
metal.
like the last like?
Metal, yeah.
Yeah, like another like Iron Lotus kind of song from Rousseau would be very funny. But also, I don't like it's not a non-possibility. Like, cause like,
We don't know.
what is the read gonna be of The Stranger? I genuinely can't really like predict how they're gonna run it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This Mel looks so angry. She cute. Thank you. I enjoyed making her
Fish.
angry. Fish.
Fish.
Do we think they're gonna be like?
Merceau's song is gonna be
More-
great. Oh, no doubt.
No doubt.
Do you think they're gonna be more like charitable of Merceau, or like do you think it's gonna be like, yeah, they kind of fucked up, huh?
I feel like it could be both.
Maybe both.
This is KJH's favorite book. I think
it?
they're going to tear Merceau a new one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be nice to Merceau.
Merceau is going to be shot dead in an alleyway, I think.
Merceau might be our actual first, not first, but like, might be a distort, I feel.
Hmm. That'd be
I don't know.
interesting. I wanna see Merceau express emotion, or at least we know that they're
We're
that
gonna
they're
write
feeling
it out.
emojis. Yeah. Like whether he expresses them, I want to know that he's feeling.
I want Merceau to cry.
With the teaser at the end of Canto 9, I expect this canto to be very focused on witch trials and the failure of authoritarian government. Yeah, that would make sense because because of the guy Jacob. That was the guy who
Yeah.
wrote the witch trial books, like the books that they would use as sources in the witch trials.
In the Inquisition, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just curious though how much if they're gonna say like Merceau was like a willing participant or a like is it gonna be, how much are they gonna like put Merceau at fault for it, for whatever he did? Because he had to have done something. we
Yeah.
know. Like there has to, yeah.
And also, like killing one person isn't a big thing in the city.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
what
so
is he
it
going to
be
have to
something
do?
way-
What is he gonna do? Like, is it gonna be an important person? Like, what's gonna happen? That's interesting, right?
Yeah, or maybe a breaking of a taboo of some kind.
Oh yeah, and having to go on trial for that. Wait, they don't have trials for that. Do they?
Well, it depends. Like, they do have trials. Like for instance, like after like if you go to the ID story of G Corp Otis and G Corp Gregor,
Mm-hmm.
their ID stories are about them being on trial. It's like very obviously kind of like a bullshit trial
Uh-huh.
because they're on trial for things G Corp did.
Yeah.
But like they are on trial. Like
Mm-hmm.
that is a thing, but it also seems to be more so like
Performative.
not performative, but like I was gonna well yes, but like there we know that there are taboos that aren't necessary like not every taboo means they're going to send, you know, hell upon you. Like with Moses and Ezra, they broke a taboo and they sent a taboo hunter, but as soon as taboo hunter failed, they kind of just like gave up on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like like city taboos are one thing, but corporate like the corp taboos are probably more like there's probably definitely a difference in like how bad some of them are.
Mm-hmm.
Like just in terms of like if it's something small enough that they can ignore it, like if it's something small enough and it like would cost them too much to get you for it, they'd probably let it go. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like
Yeah.
I think it can also be said that like the nests probably have more like trials than like the back streets.
yeah,
Like
it's
like a trial for
it,
corporate espionage, that's not too bad. Maybe they'll get a trial for that.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, he says he murdered his mom when he was first when this character was first teased.
yeah, but also there's been a few things since like the first Limbus teasers that like we know some things have been retconned.
Yeah.
Like just based on like the the theater mode portraits being updated, you know, we know that there's some things that like have changed. And I don't know. Those teasers were so long ago that I don't know. Well, they probably still follow the broad outline of them. Can't imagine they changed plans that much.
I'll forever be interested in what Hong Lu's original Kanto is going to be about when it's like
When he was-
zombies.
Yeah, oh yeah, that teaser. Mm-hmm.
It was like zombies for him.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I think actually that part still makes sense because that if you like look them up, like the framing of it, like the way that like it's like the camera, like the way that everyone is posed and the way like the angle that the camera is at, the POV that the camera is at, almost looks exactly like when Baby Hong Lu is reaching out the back of the palanquin and
Yeah.
he's trying to catch all the people falling. Like it almost looks near identical, and I think maybe that's what like I think they had like that vague idea, but maybe like it looked because that to me looks like people climbing up, whereas obviously it's supposed to be them falling. Maybe they like this. I think it's maybe less of a retcon of Hong Lu's story and more like they changed their mind on what H Corp's deal was gonna be. You know, like.
Like they just realized, wait a minute. I love this OST because it has the taunt sound effect from Pizza Tower.
I know it. Yeah.
Aside from that,
this is Matthias's theme. I love it.
gets
It's also, it's like it's also called the name of the song of Matthias's theme is called Middle Finger Senjo, which is like I was looking it up. Senjo is like it means like street, but in like the way you say like. You're on your way to Knuckle City, pal. Like it's like you're on Kick-Ass Street. Like
Yeah.
it's street, but in like a not a literal way. So it's Middle Finger Street. Like welcome to Middle Finger Street, and I love that so much. All the like themes have kind of like for the Nurse Fathers have funny names. Like Valentina is called Thumbs Down.
Good.
I forget. I think Raian's, for the like 10 seconds you get to hear it during the Ujat section, I think Raian's is called New City Hero City, like City Hero Index or something like that.
The Nurse Fathers are great antagonists. I love them. Yeah, I also like them.
Yeah. Who's your favorite, Zathorn, would you say?
I I think I it's a cop up, but kind of like a three-way tie between Callisto, Valentina, and Matthias for like different reasons.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like, my one regret with the Nurse Fathers is, I kind of wish we got to see more of the original Pinky Nurse Father, you know?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because her story seemed like, I don't know, like, I want to know what the hell, cause the hints we got, like, cause the part where she's getting her tongue cut off, that was her. That wasn't the Araya version.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Like, and the like when she's talking about like it never stops, Ryoshu. The fetter around your feet, it never goes away or something. That's like one. It's like characters missing, but you can tell that's what she's saying.
Hmm.
Like I like the Pinky Nose Father seems like such a miserable human being that I'm like, what the hell could they have possibly gone through that made them like that, you know?
Hmm.
Like,
Mhm.
whereas the other ones, we maybe get an idea how they ended up the way they did.
Femboy says they like Valencia. I know what you are.
Yeah, we know. Everyone, yeah.
But no, for real though, yeah, she is an interesting character.
Yeah. She's
No, for real. Like,
she's a
I don't
very well written, like, drunkard, like abusive drunkard.
Mhm.
like, yeah, it's not just like generically like, because the drunkard abusive parent is like such an overdone trope now that it feels like almost hard to take it seriously. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's kind of it's been parodied to death, so it feels cartoonish to try to even depict it. But like Valentina has enough like okay, you can feel free to disagree with me because I might not be 100%, but there was a lot of times where I think as like fully fucking asshole, like as maybe as impossible it seems for her to be saying that and still believe it, is like, I think there is Valentina did like love, quote unquote,
This is the song.
both.
This is the
Oh yeah,
song,
the
by the way.
hero song.
Yeah,
On Lou.
I'm gonna spit that shit.
Yeah,
Oh, there it goes.
it's short,
Oh no, here it is.
and then the
We're so
instrumental.
back. Yeah, you don't get as many like the drunkard abusive parent is
Because like,
it's when people do it nowadays, they just like they do like the surface level stereotype
yeah,
to
yeah,
get the point
like
across.
even parts that I feel like are very true and accurate feel like it's hard. Like it's hard for me to think about them seriously because even that part is like very common in the trope. But like I thought there was a really good amount of nuance with like her relationship to Lucio in the way
Yeah.
of like because you would think that, oh, why, like literally Lucio has no, like, unlike you could say all the others, they have like a quote unquote reason to stay with their nurse father. They on some level like them. Lucio is like the most clearly miserable, and like Valentina is literally not giving him a single bit of like leeway at all, and you think like, what the hell is he doing? Like, why? But then like you see like he has a few different voice lines, and like some of his text in his passive is like, well, yeah, she might say that she hates me and like hits me and da 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 da, but the fact of the matter is she's still like, I would still be dead without her. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's still like, it's kind of like the inverse of like actions are louder. Like it's kind of actions are louder than words. Like I think
Mm-hmm.
And like Femboy is saying too, that Valencia is the only nurse father that visibly mourns her apprentice.
yeah, like yeah, that too. Like I genuinely believe that there is in like Valencina's insane like I think you can very clearly see how someone from the thumb who was born and raised in respect and strength and everything, like in her own twisted mind, like how I think she did kind of love like as much as any of the nurse fathers could. I think she did kind of love Yoshihide um and
Lucio.
Lucio,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like because like I think that was kind of maybe part of the message with Rayan that I think some people missed out on. Like it's at the very least gotta be true for Rayan is the whole thing of like you can try to be cool and stoic and detached from everything, but like you can't sever the ties. You
Yeah.
can't sever the string. Like I think like would it be a stretch to say that I think all of the nurse fathers on some level kind of tricked themselves into this like believing they cared?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like Callisto I think is also a safe bet to say that. Matthias obviously. Um the only one I would maybe doubt that is the Pinky lady, Shiomi.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but I never really realized that like yeah, that's only nurse father to visibly mourn the apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
But that might also be because like two of them aren't present to see their deaths,
Mm-hmm.
um like Shiomi and Ren, and like and does Callisto die before? I guess they die. No, he dies after. He dies after Albina.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, no, but that is cool. Like, and also like that CG when like you know how there's the CGs of Kid Ryoshu making the promises or of some kind to all of
Yeah.
them. Like
Mm-hmm.
that scene, that was the scene that like made me think, oh man, this is like actually a really good like that moment of like sincerity like that Valencina has like in I don't know
I
like that
I
like
think those were all moments where they found like a connection to
yeah
Yoshihide.
like like even though she still absolutely resents her for it, there was still that kind of moment of like on some level she was genuinely putting her faith into her. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I don't know, like
No, I get what you mean. Yeah.
you're gonna help me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like oh you like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that's gotta mean something.
Yeah, Shiomi pretty heavily implied to not have given consent.
Well, yeah, I wasn't saying like that she hadn't like obviously that like no matter like even if nothing happened to her, um, she would still be miserable. But I more so just mean like specifically like that on top of that is
Hello,
like
Roland.
Yeah, Roland's here by the way.
Hi, Roland.
oh
Hi, Roland.
hi I wasn't expecting to see you here. Guys, it's the Black Silence.
It's the Black Silence guy.
You think you'll like write me an autograph? Like
I think he thinks we're chuds.
yes, that is my name. Do you have a problem with it? OMG, it's the Black Silence.
No, some hum pang pang. Quick,
Get, come on, Pac-Man.
quick.
No, just a green. You're right. I'm so
Oh, my
sorry.
bad, my bad,
So yeah, easy mistake. Sorry.
my
You
bad.
just, yeah, like you can see how I got confused.
I got confused. I got confused.
Yeah. I did like Shiomi's like
Where?
where.
Where?
I like that Shiomi started out like, if I'm remembering the sequence correctly, Shiomi like finds their connection at the very beginning and like
Yeah, when
monologues
she's
about
very
how
first born, like.
yeah she monologues about like I right now I like you.
I
will
like
come
you
to
and I will
hate
grow
you.
to come to hate you, and I know that I will, and that already makes me kind of hate you. Like,
Yeah.
is the inevitability, like, me knowing the inevitability that I will come to hate you.
Mhm.
How do you know their eye
Yeah,
color?
So
I'm
real.
5'10". Take off your shoes.
How do you know their eye color, Mister?
How do you know
I
their
don't
eye
know.
color?
You don't know you
Grade
know the
9
black sign.
fixer.
Yeah. How do you know their eye color? Grade 9 fixer.
You ever been that
You
close
gotten
to
up
him?
close,
Huh?
huh?
Yeah, you got him close, huh? Huh?
Yeah, now we got him in
Exactly,
a
Toon
trap.
Boy. Get him.
Get him! Get
They
him!
have
Get
to
him!
admit either
Get
getting
Go!
the
Go!
black silence or
After
admit that
now.
they made out with the black silence.
Yeah. Jonas. I think the shield looks pretty okay.
Is it weird of me to say I'm like started to speculate about you, Roland, a grade 9 fixer, but like just like tangentially related. Is it just me, or whenever I see like accounts like that is like someone role playing as like a specific character from like a gotcha game or something like that, I always assume I'm like, all right, are you like, are you just an actual like, are you just like a dude, or are you the like I always imagine it's like the like lesbian that is obsessed with their gotcha borbo, you know,
Yeah.
like the Randy Marsh woman, you know, like that kind of thing. Maybe that not that extreme, but like, you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, yeah.
I never imagine, like, I can't imagine it just being like actually some guy
yeah.
ever. It's always like, I don't know. I feel like you have to have a special relationship with a character to want to like make that into a bit, you
Mhm.
know?
For a fraction of a moment, a millisecond of milliseconds, I thought you were going to say, when people have an account like that, I'm not sure if you're like a dude, like behind the screen, or if you're like him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe I am talking to Roll with the Grade 9 Fixer.
Maybe that just is
Find
Roland.
Roland cool and I can make dad jokes now. Oh, okay.
True, true.
Too bad he never got to be a...
It's right here!
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad, man. My bad, my bad. Do you want to hear that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, whoops. I accidentally turned my volume up. Nah, I don't feel like drawing the laces. I'll just make the shoes like nothing. No, I have to draw the laces.
Now I'm having fun thinking about the idea of the kind of guy who would make an alt account and do a bit like that, but not actually know anything about the character. Like,
Dad joke revoke.
like one of those like people who like only know Limbus or Ruin after like Roblox.
Yeah.
But then they make an RP account of the character. Like, why would you make an RP account of a character if you don't know anything about? What are you gonna RP as?
No dad jokes now. Oh no.
I'm sorry.
I like how they changed the song so that way each person can sing it like in their range, because you can tell that a lot of them have different vocal ranges.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Yi-song like does his little rap.
Yeah, I love his slam poetry in the middle of his.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard that one yet.
You haven't heard these songs?
You haven't heard it?
No.
It's good.
Like, because they all kind of have their own little genre that they do.
Mhm.
In, like, you know how there's, like, the guitar solo in Gregor's?
Yeah.
Or, like, the lullaby in Ryoshu's? Yi-song, he starts just doing, like, slam poetry, like... like, just in the middle, like... He's a fucking nerd, man.
Hell yeah. I gotta listen to that.
It's so endearing to Yi-song.
Ventana. I
It's
am
also
using
funny
an
because
ego page
if
on.
I remember correctly, the lyrics to his little slam poetry thing, which are not lyrics that are in any other version of Pass On, are like him saying like, I dig a grave, I put a flower in the grave, I get in the grave, I get out the grave, I take the flower out of the grave. Like,
I never got it translated. That's awesome.
like, it's him talking about digging a grave, putting a flower in it, putting himself in it, and then he changes his mind and takes him and the flower out. I know that's like part of it, at least.
I know that's probably cool, but it's really funny to imagine him being like, I take the flower, I put it in.
Yeah, because I can't actually say it because it's in Korean, but like that's like kind of the cadence of it. A little
Yeah.
bit. Like it's not that fast, but like it has like a weird kind of like mumble rap cadence to it.
It does.
Can you put that in the music thing next now, please?
Okay, fine, yeah, sure.
Yippee!
Molly, Molly. I tried to learn that song. I don't have it memorized yet, but I did learn a little bit of it. Let me do Yi-sung. Do a grave for myself there.
Like the piano there.
You're right.
You see what I mean? It's like kind of mumble rapping.
Get it, dude.
I can imagine him with like a mic doing the hand motions.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's endearing because it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
If Yi-song has no hands, I am dead. Fans, but I am.
I wonder what people think of this.
He No, he dug two graves.
Yeah, he dug two
He dug two
graves.
graves. I misunderstood. Unless he adds more. He might add more at the end.
He might add more. This
I
is
think I remember him adding more.
What are your favorite cantos? I don't know. Uh, I can't really answer because I consume Limbus like an insane person.
That's true.
You've seen all of 1 through 3 and all of 8 and 9. You need to consume 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Don't worry about spoilers. I know what happens in all of them.
Mhm.
I lie down for certain.
Yes, I
The
lied.
flower is yet fragrant.
Yeah.
I know. I'm going through them in order now with two of my friends. And it
Crystal flower.
Someone get this boy a visible flower.
Yeah, someone. His flower is invisible.
bull is it's invisible.
Throw some flour at it.
Make it visible.
Let us see.
My favorite canto though. Probably still.
Donkeys.
Probably still 7, honestly.
Mhm.
Like.
Mm-hmm.
It's 8. I also. It's 7 and 8. Like, I loved Canto 9, but, like, I gotta. Like, I got my nitpicks with it.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like, the thing about Canto 9 is that, like, I have there's definitely some things to like nitpick about it, but the problem is that like they're all things where like I could complain that like it feels a little cramped, like there's a little too much going on, but also everything that happens is all stuff that I've been saying they should follow up on for like a long while now. So am I gonna complain that they did that finally? You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. I think I finished. Wait, no, I didn't finish. I have her weapons.
also, yes, Femboy. Specifically, Ishmael is getting an Android, but they said they are probably going to make more. I think.
Yippee! If they make a Dante one, I'm fucking going nuts.
Yeah, that'd be good.
More Limbus merch is always appreciated.
Yeah, that's why I'm making it.
Good.
Good.
I'm
Change,
making it.
be the change
You
of
want
the
to
world
see.
you want to see.
Yes.
Yes.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I think Heathcliff and Honglu are like on equal level for me in terms of like consistently good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As much as I like Don Quixote, I think it wasn't as up to par as Heathcliff and Honglu, I don't think.
What would be your issue with it, if I just out of curiosity?
I have a hard time placing it. I think pacing is
I think
like,
it does kind of like like yeah, the pacing as in like the beginning is kind of slow and then it kind of speeds up, but like it kind of speeds up so late that it's like way too fast at the end, maybe.
yeah.
May I say one, I recognize that, so that's fair. But I would be the annoying Dark Souls 2 fan and argue why that's actually good. That's good actually. Because like the whole reason I love Kanto 7, like Kanto 7 is one of the only ones I can say I just like was enraptured by start to finish. And I think like so much of it is
The
like
what?
what?
The what incest thing?
What?
Someone in a fucking uh femboy.
Oh, like Heathcliff Catherine,
Yeah.
raised in the same
Oh.
house, like
Yeah,
siblings
because
by nature at that.
Heathcliff is technically an adopted brother to Catherine
Yeah,
because he is adopted. Um uh yeah, I don't know about that.
yeah.
But
I can I had that like idea in the back of my mind while going through it as well,
I
but
see.
the story isn't really acknowledging it either. I don't
yeah,
think.
I would just say like
That's not
I don't know.
important.
The story I mean the story doesn't acknowledge it, but also the story doesn't like also
It doesn't
it's
treat
not
them
like
as
weird
siblings.
about it.
Yeah, it doesn't treat them as siblings.
Yeah,
It doesn't really treat them as siblings, I would say. Like I don't know. Like I would just argue that like yeah, they don't address it, but they're also like not going like this is incest, this is incest, you know? Like
Yeah.
um they're not being weird about it, like weird and gross. I don't know. It doesn't feel gross to me, but that's just like my feelings of it.
Hmm.
Um
yeah.
oh,
I
but I
think
was
you could
yeah.
definitely interpret it as an incest thing, but you
Yeah.
can also choose to be like
I think you
the
don't
story
really
isn't treating it in that way at all.
No,
mhm.
yeah.
Like I mean like up until you just mentioned it now, femboy, I didn't even like I didn't know what you were talking about for a second. Um which I think I don't know. That's got to count as something of like, well, it's not that like that much of a sticking out point.
Hmm.
Maybe I don't know. But
Hmm.
also what I was saying about Canto 7 of why the pacing is good actually. One of the reasons I love that Canto start to finish so much is it's builds tension in a very good way because from the get-go like the first thing you are told like from the get-go the mission statement is you need to await like Don Quixote needs to wake
The
up
dream
the
ending.
first
It's yeah.
yeah like the first thing Virgilia says to you is like no matter how nice a dream may be you have to wake up eventually
Mm-hmm.
like so from the get-go you know that's what's gonna happen is Don Quixote's gonna wake up um but like but then it just drags on in a way of like it's building and building and like people keep telling her like you're being stupid
Mm-hmm.
and like and then you start getting into the obvious blood fiend stuff and like the plays and it's so obviously like something to do with her like but she's still just kind of being oblivious and like
Yeah,
the fact that nothing happens for a hot minute, I think adds a lot to it because it's just that tension building because you know it has to happen eventually. You know the line is gonna break. It's just you have no idea when it's gonna happen, and the more that goes on, the more nervous you are because you're like, well. Like it's gotta be any second now, right? Like we
Mm-hmm.
can't keep doing this
hmm
because that's how like Dante feels in that moment. Is like Dante is thinking, "Oh, this is her canto, huh?" Like
Mm-hmm.
like Dante is like trying to talk to her throughout the whole thing and be like, "So, any and unaddressed trauma you want to talk about?" And she's just like, "Nope, I'm fine." And you're like, I don't know.
or even the better scenario, which is Don Quixote looking at Dante and being like, yes, I've noticed it as well. It is
Oh,
Hong Lu's turn.
she just says that. She says that. She goes like, "You notice it too, Dante. This feeling." And Dante's like, "Yeah, I think I've known for a minute now. This is Hung Lu's part." And Dante's like, what? And he's like, all the stuff about family, his sister showed up,
Yeah.
duh, like,
I get where you're coming from with it, with like the pacing of like a good first, the whole first part, and I think half of the second part is like
ex-
Don Quixote explicitly like refusing to accept the truth of the situation
yeah,
as
Mhm.
like you
into her
can,
story.
it, it's feeling like the dam is building, like the water level is rising and rising and rising, and you're just waiting for that dam to burst. And when it finally does, all that like, you feel like all that stalling didn't make it any better, you know?
Mhm.
Like it was,
Hmm.
I don't know. That scene is like, there's something of a genuine like, I don't say this like lightly, I love like the cuckoo birds, but like I wouldn't say like something about that scene, like genuine like existential terror in me, like as opposed to like the cuckoos, which were definitely like, wow, this is fucked up. But I don't know, like Don Quixote like inspired some like kind of like not just like fear of bodily harm, fear of like, I don't know,
Hmm.
like that almost like that feeling of like, oh God, what have I done? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, which is,
Hmm.
even though Don Quixote hasn't done anything necessarily, but it has that same kind of like feeling to it
Mhm.
of like have the moment of lucidity after something horrible has happened.
Mhm.
Um,
Hmm.
and that's like just like existentially horrifying
Mhm.
to me, like, you know, in a way that none of the other cantos have like quite hit for me.
Mhm.
I quite enjoyed the like the way that they presented the backstory, both in like the like play, but
Hmm.
also in the
The
like
literal flashbacks, yeah.
yeah, and then the retcon of like the rivers being like an actual physical thing that's underneath the city
Hmm.
that like are magic and is not just like a metaphor.
Also,
That was cool.
something, yeah, that was cool, and also something I didn't even realize is in Canto 8 when Jashi Shun is in the hierarch evaluations, there's the part where it's like, show us the secret of immortality, longevity. She has the bottle of river juice. I didn't realize
Yeah,
that
she found the river.
like yeah, because like in La Mancha Land, she says, I'm here searching for the river, and I don't know, like I didn't realize that, but I thought that was a cool. It's like, oh, that's why it, like retroactively makes it go like, oh, okay, like she says, like it's one thing when it's like a character says, I'm doing this, this is my motivation, and then you actually see them make progress with their goals, makes them feel more real, you know,
Mhm.
like at hmm
Like they're not just side quest characters that only get what they want when the main
yeah,
characters
like
help them.
they're still doing stuff even when you're not there to see it.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, Canto 7. There's just like a lot of like, I think
Mhm.
maybe one of the weird like the reasons that like hit like the waking up thing especially hit hard for me, and like Sancho's just like immense guilt is like it made me think of like, I don't know if you guys have ever had like a really bad depression stint where you're just like not a functioning person for like a week or
Mhm.
2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and you just like ignore everything, like you don't pick up phone calls, you miss appointments, like you like are skipping out on things you should be doing, and then when you finally get out of that depressive stint and you want to go like, yippee, I'm not feeling depressed anymore. But then there's
The
like,
consequences of all
oh
the things that
fuck.
you did.
Like, yeah, it's like, God, why did I do that? Like the finally being able to come back to your senses and be like, God, what the hell, man? Like you're just like the combination of like guilt of everyone you like like realizing that like, oh, I put a bunch of people through that, and like um just like the God, I fucking hate myself. Like,
Mhm.
why did I do that to me? I
Mhm.
don't know.
Mhm.
Like, it has that same kind of energy of like, not just like specifically like the guilt of not like why didn't I of not just waking up, but like why didn't I wake up sooner? You
Mhm.
know, why did I let it? How did I let it get this bad? Um,
Mhm.
and also like I like just like the blood fiends in general of like that like I wasn't particularly interested in the I'm not gonna lie. Everyone was hype as fuck, but during the murder on the Warp Express reveal, I remember there was a part of me that was like a little disappointed because like when that first happened, I didn't like it. Like I thought I did not like it as a reveal at first because there was something about because I'm always just much more compelled about like stories of actual people trying to overcome human problems and then like chalking it up of like yeah, like I always liked the idea. Like I was more in love with the idea that Don Quixote was just a person, and this was just how a normal like a way that a normal person could rationalize living in somewhere as horrible as the city. Um,
Mhm.
and like and the blood fiend thing is like, oh okay, well if you chalk up everything like only important or cool things happen to like color fixers and monsters and like LobCorp agents, you know?
Mhm.
Like I was like, I don't think there needs to be an explosive answer for why everyone is the way they are. But but then the actual Kanto happened and I liked the way they did Blood Fiends a lot, like where they I don't know, the Hema bar like the Hema bars, the
Mhm.
whole like the fact that it wasn't just immediately like, oh, well, they're vampires. They started drinking blood. Like, I think they do a weirdly good enough job of like, you feel genuinely kind of bad for the blood fiends in the way of like you really get to see that like they tried so hard to be better than that. They wanted more than anything to be the people that Dad Quixote wanted them to be. Like I think like it would be so easy to just paint them as like they're hordes of brainless monsters that started like eating people as soon as they didn't have a leash on them anymore. But they go through
Mhm.
enough lengths of like showing how genuinely like maddeningly miserable they were that you kind of are like yeah like you don't like think they're innocent or anything but like you can't help but feel like bad for them and be like this could have been avoided, you know,
Mhm.
like
Yeah, like what Femboy is saying about like the Philippines are portrayed as inhuman monsters is part of what makes the fact that they're just kind of normal people with a blood addiction.
mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, like
when I think of it, I think of it a little bit differently because I like they do a good job of adapting vampires as a metaphorical thing
Mhm.
where it's not just you are a monster, you drink blood. Like
mm-hmm.
there's reasons behind the way that's presented as such, and like the vampires in the city have a really cool like thing to them where it's like sure it's like the blood fiends if they have a hobby or things that make them happy
Yeah,
they're fine they're normal people but when they don't
fulfillment.
Mhm.
Like
yeah
mm,
like if they
if they
can't
are
nourish their
fulfilled.
soul they have to get it from other people.
Yeah, me and Zethrin were talking about that of like the theory because like Faust during Murder on the Warp Express, they're talking about like how can a blood fiend be like because like blood can never actually leave the person that's killed on the warp train. How can you drink blood? And Faust says like, well, they're not really drinking blood because like they're not drinking blood, but that doesn't matter because it's not really about necessarily like actually imbibing the blood itself, but it's more so like Faust explains it as because like emotionally and mentally all the people are still here, even if their bodies are like not really aligned. Like it's the emotion and mentality of it that matters more than the physicality of it.
Mm.
Um, and like the fact of like, well, it seems like Dad Quixote was able to do it just fine. Like he wasn't able to, like he didn't need to drink blood or whatever. Neither did Sancho, at least that we see. So it's like the implication is like if you can find like fulfillment, blood is a substitute for genuine fulfillment, which is hard to get. Which is also why I think people should cut Dad Quixote some slack. I don't know, like, I don't even know if blood fiends know that. They don't seem to, I don't think they actually know that about themselves. Like, I think
Yeah.
they kind of buy into their own lie of like, yeah, we're vampires. We drink blood. That's what we do.
Mm.
You know what I think? You know what I think it is?
Mhm.
Here's what I imagine it being. It's like when Dad Quixote was in his castle, like playing the part of a vampire, actually was just drinking people's bloods.
No, yeah,
Uh,
I believe that he used to, but I meant when
yeah,
he was like in
but
doing his fun stuff.
uh, what I think happened is after like once Bari started showing up and like uh, regaling them about tales of heroes and adventure and chivalry, it's not that like he actively decided not to drink blood anymore. It's more like he just forgot that's a thing
Forgot,
he
yeah,
needed to do.
yeah, exactly. Like he just forgot, and he like because it's like when you like going with the addiction thing. It's like no one just gets addicted for fucking fun, you know?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like and like a lot of people do it in place of fulfillment, and but like when you have that fulfillment, like temp you don't even really get the same. Like it's probably, you know what I like, I don't know,
Yeah, I know what
am
you
I
mean.
stretching, but you
No,
kind of
no,
get
no,
what I
I know
mean.
what you
Like it's
mean.
not even a
Mhm.
present element. um Addiction isn't something like you don't think about an addiction. Like on some level all addiction is kind of a subconscious thing, right?
Mhm.
Like um
There's two kinds of addictions.
yeah, I know I'm simplifying a lot, but I'm trying to
Yeah.
make it work.
Okay. I'll let you cook. I'll let you cook.
I don't know. Oh, but like fuck, there's something there. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
trying
it's
to
like finding fulfillment in another way helps you forget
Mhm.
like what you're
the
dependent
instinct.
on.
Mhm.
Yeah, the instinct. Because like I like to think like people are like, oh well, asshole Dad Quixote, like how did he not know that was gonna go wrong? And it's like one, like you said, I think he forgot, and two, it's like I think he just kind of assumed like I think like his fatal flaw was he was going like, well, if this is fulfilling for me, then surely it must be fulfilling for everyone else, right? And like so they'll be fine. They
Hmm.
can live off of that. Um
I'll give Dad Quixote a little bit more leeway. I think he saw that it worked for him, and he saw that it worked for Sancho.
yeah, oh, yeah, exactly. Like he figured
There was some evidence that it wasn't just him.
yeah, wasn't just him being stupid like out of nowhere.
Hmm.
I think I might be done with Ishmael. Away. Make your freckles start more brown. That's a Femboy saying more stuff if anyone wants to read it.
I was reading.
Yeah, yeah.
Reading in my mind. Yeah, one of the things I'm curious about is how they're going to like, because is it like confirmed that Nosferatu is like the first blood fiend,
Um,
or is that just like
it's
abnormality
not
folklore?
confirmed, but like it's like everything points. It would be kind of feel a little bit annoying if that wasn't the case at this point because that feels
Hmm.
so much of what they've hinted at. Um, like it feels it's implied, but so much so that like I feel like it's basically that. Like, um,
Hmm.
if I had to say, but we can if you want to not base it that off that that also I would be fine with that.
Right, because one of the things I was thinking about reading what Femboy was saying is that like because like the Project Moon has been using like I'm not sure how much it's used outside of this, but like the at least like the way that they talk about it is the way that World of Darkness does it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if it's the first to do it, but at least the one that comes up in recent memory for it. And I'm wondering like first kindred, second kindred, third kindred, etc.
Mm-hmm.
as the
Yeah, yeah.
terminology. And I'm curious if I wonder what they're going to do for like the first, like the actual first vampire, whether they're going to keep up with
Yeah.
like the Kane stuff, like continuing their like referential sort of like world design, or they're gonna like Nosferatu as like their abnormality beginning, or like
Mm.
Dracula as in like the titular pop culture vampire.
Yeah. I don't know. I could see I always imagined it's going to be like I think the abnorm. I don't know if I wouldn't guess the abnormality thing because to me, Nosferatu, in the same way that the Queen of Hatred isn't actually the Queen of Hatred, it's just like it's the abnormality of her. I think Nosferatu is the same. Where I think, like in the same way that we know that there was just like actual beast folk at some point in the city, like I think blood fiends are just like another type of guy. You know, maybe.
Mm, that makes sense. That makes sense given like the heads like if it meets the qualifications to look like a person, well, come on in.
Mm-hmm.
Which like I'll be honest, I didn't know the deep lore about beast folk.
We've gotten hints. Uh,
Like I was Tanya a prosthetic or was she just like that?
Tanya, that was already after she had distorted.
Oh.
Like, you know how like Pluto wasn't like we saw Pluto operating before. Um, what am I trying to say? But like, yeah, she was like a Philip type kind of situation where she was, or the puppeteer would maybe be more accurate, where she was already. Or actually, Elena, the Blood Red Knight lady. We know from the Roland flashback she was already a thing, and it was just like, and then Argalia just happened to recruit her. Tanya was already just like because that would absolutely. I don't think we haven't seen anything else like that in the city, so I'm almost like 99% sure that's a distortion.
Mhm.
Maybe in the same way that Pluto was like obviously a distortion, but didn't seem to completely lose his mind.
Mhm. Or some other
Um,
third thing,
yeah, yeah,
becoming a star or whatnot.
but yeah, the Beast Folk because we actually have gotten quite a bit of Beast Folk. I haven't seen people talking about it, but if you read all of the Hey Show IDs, we get quite a bit. Like we know that um the main thing that decides like because we have a lot of information, but there's kind of two ways to interpret it based on a certain starting assumption, which is are the Heisho adepts because we know the normal Heisho are a different thing. Are the Heisho adepts, the leaders of each of them, are they actual beast folk? Or like not beast folk, but like there's either the belief that they are actual like part beast folk, part human, or there's no, all of the beast folk died forever ago, and the boluses are made with their blood or something, like was made from them somehow, and then like the Heisho are just people who are in like who are using the boluses of the beast folk, because
Mm-hmm.
there's also evidence that because like for instance in like especially like Rhodia's and Gregor's is where you see the most of it, is they talk about how Rhodia talks about how I've been growing more and more scales lately. um like it's like she's talking about like her getting worse, she's being, her body is turning more and more snaky. The roosters talk about like getting more and more, of the like blood flame massacre craziness kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. And then we know that like for some way somehow they are rewarded with a bolus that n- suppresses it. Like we see how like Wei is a very well taken care of Heisho, and he just looks like a normal dude. And the idea we've gotten is maybe the longer they go without a certain bolus, um, like the more, like the bolus is kind of a like suppressant of the beast folk blood. Um, and so it's
Mm-hmm.
like, do you believe that they are beast folk? And it's like I've seen both the interpretation that like it's kind of like an R Corp situation where they can never stop doing their thing or else they die, because it's like they are beast folk in the eyes of the head, but like if as long as they keep taking the boluses, they just barely count as human enough. Um like
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing. Or is it
And,
like the
What we thinking about this?
and
That's a
cute? I like it. It looks good. Ishmael.
Ishmael.
I like Ishmael.
Ishmael.
I like Ishmael.
I like the ice.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. I think I'm done with this Ishmael. Should I go to a new one? Ishmael. Alright, we got one out of
Ishmael.
13 done.
13.
Let's go.
I mean, it looks good.
Thank you. Alright. I think I might end the stream.
Mhm.
Just because I'm getting tired. Wait, actually, how long have we been streaming? Hold on.
Hour 30 minutes.
Hour 30 minutes? Alright. I was worried that we didn't even hit an hour. Um, I'm not super tired, but I do want to take a break.
Alright.
Mhm.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
Well, sorry, just stretching. Uh, thanks for watching me do the first one out of 13. I will probably be doing more streams. While I work on these.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
enjoy it, and might as well let more people know that I'm doing the merch stuff. Say bye bye, Ishmael. I will pet your head.
Bye.
Goodbye, Ishmael.
Goodbye,
Bye,
Ishmael.
Ishmael.